Hi guys, so I'm just walking home from a meeting and I started thinking about, we were given a handout at uni a couple of days ago, and in it there's a list of performance issues by Jerome Stein, and one of them is it's not about getting along or being nice or making friends. And I just been thinking about that for quite some time now, since I got the handout, that basically applies to my whole life and my whole experience since coming to uni. I came to uni to get an education, to get a degree, and generally just to get some help doing something with my life when I'm done with uni, like work and stuff like that. So when I came to uni, I wasn't looking for making friends. I was looking for making acquaintances and people that I might find helpful in helping me make work and helping me be the best as I can be. But I found that with a lot of people that I work with, they seem to have that mindset of we have to be friends, we have to get along. And personally, I don't think that's always a good thing. Like, it's always cars. Obviously, there's always nice to make work with your friends, and it's obviously nice to have a friend that you're working with and that you get along and stuff, but it's also very hard to tell your friends that something's not right, like if something's not working and it was your friend's idea. You're not only thinking about how to make the best work as possible, but you're always trying to protect your friend's emotions, which I think is a bit wrong, because in a working relationship you should mainly focus on the work and leave all the personal stuff outside of it. And when working with your friends, even though you made it clear that this is work and not friendship, it's still hard to put your friendship behind you and just focus on the work. So I've just been thinking about that for a bit, and obviously it applies to so many other aspects of life as well. Like last year when I lived at halls, some of you guys might know this, but I didn't have the best halls experience. Cheeky drug dealers in the flat and stuff, that's not always cool. But when I first moved into halls, I really wanted to get along with everyone. I really wanted us to have a nice flat, and yeah, for everyone to be friends, because it's nice to live with your mates, and it's nice to feel like you belong in your flat. But after a while, I understood that. After a while, I understood that you don't have to be friends with the people you live with, as well as you don't have to be friends with the people you work with. Like, you have to have a basic respect for each other, I assume. Like, in halls, you wouldn't just steal all your flatmates' milk. You might ask them if you could borrow a bit of milk, and then you would replace it. That has nothing to do with if you're friends or not. That just has to do with being polite. And at uni, basically people need to get over themselves and stop being so stuck up their own ass. And it's okay to not like everyone. It's okay that everyone does not like you. If everyone liked you and everyone always felt like you were if people didn't have anything to say against you, then, just to briefly quote the internet, then you haven't really done anything or stood up for anything in your life, have you? Which is a bit shit, because you want people to feel that they can talk to you and also against you sometimes, because it's always nice to, if you are, like I sometimes am, up on my high horse thinking that all my ideas are the best, And I like it for people to have that kind of respect for me, that they will tell me if I'm wrong. But sometimes people who I'm friendly with will not do that because they're scared of my feelings being hurt, which is okay, I guess, if it's like, if you're in a friendly environment, just hanging out with friends, having bands and stuff. But if it's in a working environment, I'd rather people just tell me, because I won't get hurt. Just don't be mean about it. And yeah, it's okay to not be friends. You just have to get along. I think that's the moral of the story. I don't really know if I have that much else to say on the topic. I'd like to hear what you think. And I'll leave, so it's itchy news, I'll leave the link for Jerome Stein's performance notes things in my knickers, because even though I'm out walking, you can't see my bottom half, so you don't know if I'm wearing pants or knickers or anything. And there's the lady, and she's looking at me funny. Anyways, I'm always home, but yeah, please make a video response, or maybe of something else on the list if you had a look at it that you want to talk about, or what your views are on the matter. I also wrote a blog post that's a bit less scattered than my trail of thoughts at the moment. I'll link to that in my knickers as well. And yeah, I'm home, so that's it.